My Minn Kota Ulterra picked the worst possible time to fail. Out on the water, fishing, I hit the stow button, it trimmed up, started tilting back, and it jammed and threw a motor error. Well, that finished our fishing for the day, so I pulled it off the boat and headed home. At first, I thought the whole deploy system had gotten bent somehow. But when I got home and opened it up, I found the real problem. One small cracked piece of plastic on the cam sensor part had thrown the entire motor out of position. In this video, I'll show you how I found it, replaced it, and finally got the Ulterra to remember where Stow actually is again. When I looked closely at the end of the motor, I could see that the metal plate was not lined up correctly. One side had moved like it was supposed to, but the other side had not. That caused the whole assembly to sit at an angle and jam on the stow. At first, I thought something might be bent, but after I removed the manual release knob and got a better look inside, I found the real issue. The plastic on the cam arm magnet spacer assembly was cracked. That small part is what helps the motor know where it is during the deploy and stow process. Once it cracked, the plastic flexes and the metal pin bends, causing the motor to jam. After doing a little research, I found the replacement part available at Northland Marine. The new part looked a little different from the original. The old setup had multiple pieces, including a metal insert, while the replacement was more of a one-piece composite design. Before I removed anything, I took pictures from several angles. You want to know exactly how everything was positioned before you take it apart. Then I removed the screw, pulled the cracked cam sensor assembly out, and cleaned up the area before installing the new one. One noted difference was the replacement screw was not a Phillips head like the original. It used a T40 Torx star head screw. Once I had the new cam sensor installed, the spring was seated and the part was moving correctly, I powered the motor up to test. And that is where the second part of the repair started. Even with the new part installed, the motor still did not immediately stow correctly. It was better, but it still did not know exactly where the final stow position should be. So I had to manually help the motor get back into the correct stowed position. When the motor goes to stow and comes up crooked, hit the pause button. Manually position the motor where it should be. Power off the motor and unplug it for a minute. I found that just powering off the motor would not help remember its position. By unplugging it, it resets the control board, and once the new power is supplied, it sees where it is and remembers. The final tuning step required a new power on, and while pushing the cam sensor pin forward with a screwdriver or finger, press the stow button and physically push the motor into the cradle. It would move about a half an inch each time I did this. I did the process about 5 times to finally get the motor to sit perfectly in the cradle. Once it finally reached the cradle and sensed the correct stow position, I powered it down, unplugged it, plugged it back in, and tested it again. This time the motor deployed correctly. Then I hit stow. The motor turned, came back into the cradle, pulled itself all the way in, and successfully stowed. That told me the motor had finally relearned its position. So the main problem was not a bad motor, a bent bracket, or a complete deploy failure. It was a cracked piece of plastic in the cam sensor assembly that caused the Ulterra to jam. If your motor is doing something similar, you may want to watch the full diagnostic video covering all the steps I had to perform to get the motor running again, as seeing the whole process may save you a lot of frustration.